Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. Listen, this is some terrible breaking news that just took place, and according to Lincoln Riley, Prophet Brown, projected Nickelback starter this season, Prophet Brown will be out for the first half of the season, which is, it has to be a pretty significant injury for him to be out for the first half of the season. Listen, man, Prophet Brown, he was projected to be the starter at Nickelback. You guys know, we talked about him. Coach Lincoln Riley has been raving about him. All the coaches actually been raving about him. And the fact that he sustained this injury and he's out. Look, man, we had projected-wise DJ Harvey playing possible cornerback. Maybe DeCarlos Nicholson at the other cornerback. Prophet Brown was my projected starter. Others projected starter based on how he was performing at the nickelback position. Now it makes sense why they could possibly want to move around and test DJ Harvey out at possibly a nickelback and maybe move, of course, Chasen Johnson. Of course, he could play the cornerback position along with DJ Harvey, but you got to have somebody else that's physical, somebody that has the football IQ, and somebody that understands the nickelback spot in order to, have this defense be successful. This defense, from a secondary standpoint, we told you that this was one of the strongest points position-wise on this team. And to have Prophet Brown out of there, wow, it's just like, and you hate it for him because you guys know, man, Prophet Brown has literally worked himself up all of these years to get to this role that he's actually going to be started. He's physical. He's one of those players that I kind of felt like under the radar for all of these years. You guys saw what he did in the Louisville game. And, him, two guys come to mind, him and Anthony Beavers, those two guys that really stood out on the defensive side of the ball in that Louisville game that I felt like those two guys that kind of earned their way up. And to have him essentially just get hurt in the first half of the season, it's devastating on so many levels mentally. You just want to see somebody like him. I just love what I saw from him, man. He's always been physical to me. He's always been on point, and his coverage ability, is great. He was like the perfect nickel, and then he was so versatile that you could move him to cornerback if you needed him. So look, man, I mean, the way it looks now, if I were to project it out, I'm just going to give you guys this, and this is just on the fly. I'm actually at the gym, and I just had to stop and do what I'm doing. But if I had to say what the defense would possibly look like now, I'm going to say it's probably going to be maybe move around DJ Harvey to the nickelback spot, maybe Chasen Johnson at one cornerback spot, maybe Nicholson at another cornerback spot, and then of course it'd probably be our two safeties, Kamari Ramsey, Bishop Fitzgerald, provided we stay healthy. Of course, we have other depth back there, guys, Braylon Conley. Of course, we have Marcellus Williams. We have other guys that are very capable. But this is the latest news, man. This is right now. So I'm going live. I actually got a guest coming on tonight. It'll be 4 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, 7 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. I'm going live and have a special guest coming on tonight. So look, man, you guys drop the comments, man. You guys tell me what you think. Fight on, fight on, fight on.